Welcome back to Cooking with Gus. There's Gus. He's looking at me. We're making 3 different types of overnight oats. Special request from someone. We're making 3 different overnight oats on today's show. First, blueberry muffin. We're using frozen blueberries, but you can use fresh. Second being banana bread. And we got some walnuts in there for some crunch and extra flavor. And the last, and this could possibly be Gus's favorite if there wasn't chocolate in it, is peanut butter chocolate. It's gonna be extra special. Right, Gus? So each of the 3 overnight oats start with a base of half a banana, and you mash it up. Good enough. And then a half a cup of oats, a half a tablespoon of chia seeds, half a teaspoon of flaxseed meal, extra fiber, and then cinnamon. And you know I got a heavy hand. So then we mix it up. And now we're ready to get to our special oat. And the first one we're gonna make is the blueberry overnight oats, but we're gonna complete the rest of the base on the others, and then we'll get started on that. So now, before we get to our special ingredients, we're gonna add milk. And we're using almond milk, but you can use regular milk, cashew milk, oat milk, pistachio milk, endless amount of milks. And we're just going to pour enough milk to cover each of our bases as a start. You may need to add more as you go based on the amount of ingredients you add. But the reason we're adding milk now is because it's going to be easier to mix up the other ingredients. So now we're going to start with our blueberry muffin. We're going to add blueberry muffin overnight oats. We're just going to add as many blueberries as you want. A good base is about 1/3 of a cup. Then we're going to get our nut butter. And we're using almond butter. You can use peanut butter. You can use cashew butter. But we're going to use more than a tablespoon of almond butter. And then for some sweetness, we're adding maple syrup. And you can add just about a teaspoon. You don't want to add too much. And then, a bit off, then it's just time to mix it up. Got a special toy for Bubba these days. Thank you to another special friend. Shout out to them. Gus, here's your new favorite toy. So we've mixed up all of our ingredients, and we're gonna add a bit more milk to have the chia seeds in there and the oats be able to absorb everything. Otherwise it's going to be it's gonna be dry basically. So that's why you wanna add extra milk. And then just combine it all. So if this one is good, you can put a lid on it, put it in the fridge for 8 to 10 hours, and then you're good to go in the morning. Now on to our next one, which we're gonna make the peanut butter chocolate one. So again, same base, all mixed up. Now we're gonna add a little more than a tablespoon of peanut butter. Again, you can add more if you'd like to. And then we're gonna add about a half a teaspoon of cocoa powder. Really get that chocolate flavor in there. And last but not least, a little bit of maple syrup, optional. If you want more sweetness, feel free to add a lot more. Otherwise, just add a little bit amount. Oh, maybe a tad heavy-handed. That's okay. And then we're just gonna mix it up. So here's the final product. This one's good to go, and we're gonna set it aside. Now we're gonna move on to the last one, the banana bread overnight oats. So for the banana, we already have bananas in there. We're gonna add a bunch of walnuts, maybe about tablespoons worth, but chopped up. We're gonna add a little nutmeg. A little goes a long way with this. Come on. Okay. And then lastly, tablespoon of almond butter. And then just gonna mix it up. So we're gonna add a little bit more milk because it's a little too dry. And we're gonna mix it up. And here's the final products for your overnight oats. Just put them in the fridge for 8 to 10 hours and enjoy. It is 6 a.m. Actually, it's 6:14 a.m. Next day, 8 hours, 10 hours later. Actually, it's like 14:15. But we're here to try some of our overnight oats. We're gonna try the banana bread overnight oats. Could see it's a very thick consistency. We don't want to see that. The walnuts give it a nice crunch, and the bananas make it super banana-y. Really want that banana bread flavor in there. And the nutmeg actually gives it that breadiness. So I look forward to seeing some of your overnight oats. Don't forget to subscribe. And Gus may be sleeping.
Hi, Gus.